Hello and welcome to the Stonery. Today's episode is going to be a little bit of education again. I did some research on the endocannabinoid system and I want to talk about it. I still don't think I've fully grasped all of it, but I've got somewhat of an explanation for you guys, hopefully, so we can all discuss it a little bit more. And honestly, it is probably just the fact that I'm not super educated in science. I went to a trade high school. That was not their main priority in educating us. So, what is your endocannabinoid system? Well, it is a large biological network in the human body that helps regulate essential functions. It's in your brain, it's in your nerves, it's in your immune system, in different organs, it's in your gut, it's in your skin, everywhere. I even learned that for female born humans, it is in your fucking uterus. Like, you have receptors in your uterus. Go smoke a bowl. Not only are the endocannabinoid receptors found all around our bodies, but they are also found in other bodies. And what I mean by that is dogs and cats. And like if you've ever been one of those people who's tried CBD gummies and stuff for your pets, they're really helpful. Uh, disclaimer, THC is not supposed to be good for your pets, but CBD is very good for your pets. They From what I remember, they can't process THC like we process THC, but I know plenty of people have had animals accidentally eat gummies and edibles and be okay. So it's don't like freak the fuck out, you know? But yeah, our furry friends have receptors as well. They benefit a lot from CBD and genuinely I give it to my pets. My mom gives it to her pets. My dad I'm pretty sure my dad has given it to his pets, you know? Now, naturally, your body does produce a couple of endocannabinoids. So these are not found in cannabis. They're found and produced by your body. So they help keep, like the other cannabinoids, it helps keep your internal functions running smoothly. It helps your body work and function properly. Now, these cannabinoids actually bind to your CB1 and CB2 receptors, and that is kind of how they tell your body to take action, and the endocannabinoid system will do what it needs to do. There are CB1 receptors and CB2 receptors, and they can bind to receptors. Some cannabinoids in cannabis will only bind to one receptor over another receptor. And now this is a process that I don't think we know enough about. From my research, it looks like we're still researching it. You know, it's again one of those things where we just don't know because it's not legal enough to research it thoroughly enough and quickly. When cannabinoids or endocannabinoids bind to the receptors, it does many different things. It does basically a lot of the healing effects of cannabis. Stuff like nerve pain, anti-inflammatories, all sorts of different, like anti-anxieties. And finally, there are these enzymes in your body as well that are responsible for accelerating reactions and I think like binding to cannabinoids. And also these enzymes will break down the endocannabinoids once they have carried out whatever it is they were on a mission to do. And there are two main enzymes, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce them because they're insane spelling wise. I'm going to let you look them up. All right, like I said, I don't really understand it. It's not fully explained. Scientists don't really understand it. We're still figuring it out. But I still haven't figured out figured out, excuse me. I still haven't explained. How does THC or other cannabinoids in cannabis affect your endocannabinoid system? And basically, we all know THC is the cannabinoid that gets you high, or THCA, which turns into THC, which, again, we know and we love both of these. But THC will bind to your endocannabinoid system and its receptors, and it binds to both CB1 and CB2 receptors, not just one, and it has a range of effects on your body. This is what we believe the medicinal effects of cannabis comes from. But again, need to research more. Apparently, CBD is up for debate on how it interacts with your endocannabinoid system. We don't know what it binds to or how it interacts. Either some people believe that it binds to a receptor that we're unaware of. Some people believe that it just helps prevent endocannabinoids from being broken down by enzymes and have them have a longer effect on your body and help whatever it is they need to be helping more. But there are so many different people trying to research this. This one is going to be kind of a shorty. There's not a whole lot to do with the endocannabinoid system and all the different goings ons because we still don't really know everything about it. We do know there are synthetic cannabinoids. I personally don't like to ingest synthetic cannabinoids. I prefer homegrown, or not homegrown. I prefer, well, homegrown is fucking nice too, but I do prefer cannabis that is THC, THCA, not genetically modified, more than just the natural process of growing and propagating and all that nonsense. Thank you so much for listening to this week's podcast. The best way to support the podcast is to tell your friends about me. Tell your friends to listen to the podcast. Share me with your online friends, your in-person friends, random people you don't know at the dispensary. Share me with everybody, please. That is the best way to get the podcast out. But also follow me on Instagram. I'm at the _stonery_pod. You can email me, thestonerypod@gmail.com. You can join the Discord, which should be in my Linktree link, which all of my other stuff should be there too. I will also answer Instagram DMs or emails, or please leave a review on your favorite podcast player, whatever you use. It's always helpful to have a review. I know it's nicer to look at a podcast that has a review than doesn't, you know. I tend to actually get my podcasts word of mouth. That's how I find more podcasts, either from my friends, my coworkers, or my podcasts. Honestly, some of them are because my podcast had somebody on and I fell in love with them and I wanted to listen to their podcast. But that is all, folks. Have a wonderful day and stay medicated.